Well, welcome everyone back to Simmzy's Beer Club, Beers at Breweries. We're here at Absolution in Torrance. I'm sitting with the head brewer. Would you mind introducing yourself?
I'm Eric DeBellis. I am the head brewer of Absolution Brewing Company.
So where are you from originally?
Originally from Washington State, but before here I lived in the Coachella Valley, Palm Springs area for about 17 years. Worked at every brewery over there. My longest tenure was at Babe's Brew Pub. We were a little brew pub, but we won the California State Fair's Brewery of the Year. And that kind of opened up a lot of doors.
So if you had to remember your first, aha, wow, craft beer is awesome. Can you remember that beer?
It was probably Sierra Nevada Torpedo. It was either Torpedo or Stone Oak IPA. I don't know which one, but I just randomly, both epic. Randomly bought it to go to a friend's birthday party, and when I got there, I opened it up. I was like, dude, this is what I wanted from beer the whole time. This is what I wanted. I think I drank like half the 6-pack that I brought because it was just so good. And then since then, I've always just been a hophead. Like anything hoppy, I love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You know, our best sellers are our hoppy beers because we're in Southern California. People love hops. But we like to be really diverse around here. We don't want to be a one-trick pony, and I don't want to be a one-trick pony as a brewer. I don't want to just, have 18 hoppy beers and then like a blonde and, an orange wheat or something like that. Just be like, hey, come on in. We do reds. We just did a Mexican spiced pastry stout. I like playing around with stuff like that. At the end of the day, I am a hop head. I love hops. I love playing around with hops. It's fun to do other stuff too.
Speaking of beer, we're going to get into the beer club box that we have here. Now, don't forget at your local Simmzy's, come get your 6-pack. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the probably the lightest of the three is the Pseudo Pils.
Yes, sir.
Their Pilsner style lager. You mind telling us about that one?
This one was a 2-week grain to can, or glass I'd say, but yeah, can, using a newer yeast called Lutra. It's part of the Kvike heritage. It was actually isolated by Omega Yeast Labs in Chicago, and it's touted as being a really, really neutral, clean yeast. And people are doing what are called pseudo lagers. We called it Pseudo Pils, and we have a nice little karate theme on here. So yeah, this was actually our first foray into doing a pseudo lager with this yeast, and it's rocking, man.
And then next up, I would probably the Juuci Tart Guava Lemonade Sour Ale. Can you tell us a little bit about that one?
Yeah, so we do a rotational fruited sour every month. This one was just a nice summertime, something light but citrusy, and has a really, really deep fruit flavor to it. It's nothing that you're not going to sit there and think you're drinking a Jamba Juice. You're drinking beer with this one, but it's got a really, really nice fruity flavor.
And last, we have the 405 IPA.
It's a modern West Coast IPA, and what that means is it's not a hybrid, but it was definitely inspired by the New England style, where you have very low bitterness, huge hop aroma, and upfront hop flavor. So we bitter this to about 40, 50 IBUs or so, which is pretty low for the standard West Coast.
Would you recommend drinking them in that order if you would?
I'd probably go like that. There we go. That's a good order right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the fruited sours, they can kind of be a little bit on your, little too much on your palate. So get the lighter stuff first, then hit it with the big fruit bomb.
Sweet. That's awesome.
If you like good beer and you like a chill place to hang out, Absolution's great. Everyone here is very friendly, very relaxed. We just try to have fun. It's a community. I think a lot of breweries do kind of have that communal aspect to them. But, we have a lot of regulars that love being here, and, they're all friendly, and people come in, they talk, and, hang out. We try to have events, as much as possible.
On the way in, did pass some fun games. They do got a hamburger truck out there tonight as well, so you can feed up on some hamburgers while you're drinking these killer beers. Thanks, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.